Hello, friends. It has been a minute. I haven't streamed in quite a while. Let's turn that off, shall we? Don't need no global text, global chat. So carry on. Pookie, chip. Nice to get you live tonight. Just did 9.1. Now I'm saving up to do 9.2. Hope I get better stuff this time. Good luck to you. Thanks. You as well. T. Davis, welcome. Hey, hey. Yeah, I wanted to do this sooner, obviously, but life got in the way, and I had stuff going on in the evenings last week, and then it was the Easter holiday and stuff, so the weekend wasn't going to work for me. Had family over and all that fun stuff. But I did want to get a completion run in at least before Friday, and I think I am going to get the completion offer. See, I have more than a couple units, so I think 15k I can spare for a rank 4. And as a bonus, the rank 4 gem is a random class, and I struggle with like decision paralysis. So having a class picked for me like eliminates half of the difficulty of choosing a rank 4. But I've got like I've kind of been holding all of my rank up resources until like the Heart of Fire stuff comes out next month, because like so far 3 of those champs I would really like to have. Don't really care about Tigra, and chances are the other 2, at least one of them is going to be good. I don't know who it's going to be. So like I've got tier 4 in overflow, and I think this completion run will give me a 3rd tier 7. So like we would have enough for 2 rank 4s tonight if we want. But I think I'm gonna hold off on rank ups. So good evening, Monty. Skeeter's cousin Void carried me for most of that special intercept Strife path. Did it test my patience? I have not gone into like I have typically before I do story content I will like go in and like plan out my paths and whatnot, but I didn't really bother to do it this time, so I'm more or less going in blind. All I have here are the notes from when I went through the beta, and the beta, if you didn't do the 9.2 beta, it was pretty awful. So hopefully they made enough changes to make it less awful. King in Black, best guides in MCOC. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Appreciate the kind words. Tanner doing 916 with Death Strike. Perfect counter, the best counter, some might say. Alberto, I don't have the audio bot on, unfortunately. Do you know how Heart of Fire is working? Is it like the Valentine's boxes? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be like a gacha box, because I think the event is designed to be like the Omega Days was last year. And it would be weird to have a gacha box, but then like also provide like special Valiant crystals, which I think is what's going to happen. So I think it's going to be very similar to last year, where you will not in fact be guaranteed every champion. So I prefer the gacha boxes, but I kind of get why they're doing it this way. But hopefully we'll have more of those box events in the future. Cashew re-upping for a 26th month in a row. Good Lord. Can this wait? I'm in the middle of some calibrations. You never fail. You never fail to give me a smile with the Mass Effect references, Cashew. Thank you very much for your support. What's up, Nat? Story content. I know, right? The beta was brutal. It was definitely better. That's good to know. I went through the first quest, just like perused it and compared it to my notes, and it looks like they fixed some stuff, but I mean, we're only going to go for like easy paths, I think, in this stream. Use Shuri, which sucked. Dated Death Strike. Whoop. No, not Siri. Shuri. Oh my god. Quiet down. No. What? No. Cancel. Holy crap. Okay. I think she's done. Alright, we cannot say the Wakandan princess's name on stream, apparently. I have this disabled, right? I have D&D on. That was something. Accidentally went into Battlegrounds too. Yikes. Have you been watching The Last of Us? I watched the first episode. I did not watch whatever one came out. Was it yesterday? But I'm pretty sure they flew through the first part of the second game in like episode 1, so I'm pretty sure they're doing the thing tonight. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you know, you know. I'm ready to be emotionally destroyed. Again. All right, let's hop in here now that we have some folks in the chat. Yeah, I've been dreading it. If it's what I think it is, Alberto, I've been dreading it ever since they announced the first season of the show. I was like, they're gonna go ahead and do this, and it's gonna be awful. So, what's up, Entrasis? You know how many arenas with light essence or raids with it are left? There is one raid left, so the May raids will have one light essence. I don't know about the arenas. I have 10 right now, and I'm going to get my last 2 next month, I think, from the raids, and then the next season of Battlegrounds Victory Track should have the last one that I need. So, yeah, I pretty much just bought exactly what I needed. I didn't really, the dupe is fine for him. But, yeah, I'm fine with him on dupe for now. Thanks, Curd. Appreciate it. Thanks for the guides as always. Dick Chook Sinister. Nice rank up. Nice rank up. All right. All right. The audio sync between the game and my headphones is all screwed up too. So hopefully that doesn't affect my gameplay here. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got in here. I wrote down for the Shuri boss, good luck. Oh, that's a wrong chapter. That's next chapter. All right, so I think we can take the Kate with Serpent. That's easy. I have Omega Sentinel and Deathstrike written for the Toad. Do we have a path? We have an Ironheart path here with Gambit. Gambit, maybe? Gambit? Hello? Gambit? Here we go. Elemental Abrasion, Incinerate, Rupture, got it. Masochism, Regen, that's fine. Dirty, Unblockable. Oh, that's the no dexing, yeah. Intercepting gets a Reinforce, okay. Alright, let's do this path here. We'll go like, I mean, it's just gonna be Ironheart, so. I guess we could probably do Prowler here. Who else did I use? Shuri, Prowler, Osent, Sentinel, Deathstrike. Okay. Sure. That sounds good. Nobody else really stands out here. I'm probably just going to use Ironheart for every fight, honestly. Although there's a Black Widow. We'll need Prowler for that. The Loton lag. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about the lag. I know that they did make some technical changes between the beta that we played and then like now. But yeah, if you're on an older device, and not even that old, which is the wild thing. Like I've seen people with like iPhone 13s, which is only a couple years, still have the lag issue. That sucks. That sucks. Hey, what's up, Lefty? I think I bought 3, Daniel. Yeah. I didn't keep track, but I think it was that sounds right. Yeah, I don't know about the arena. Sorry, Terrasses. Use Mr. Sinister for Kate. If you don't believe me, check Discord. Actually, I usually like to bring in like a backup counter for the boss. So before we do this, let's just grab Serpent. I don't think I need Shuri here. And then we can maybe grab Sinister as you suggest. But I'll probably just go in with Serpent. Because he is amazing. Yeah, Luma is very cool. Once I kind of get off my butt and get back into champ guides, I think I want to do Lumatrix next. Just kind of like the opposite of Isophene, in that Isophene, is very easy to play, but probably slower, I think, than most people would like, especially if you're a Battlegrounds player. But like Lumatrix is the exact opposite. Much more difficult to play well, but like the damage was ridiculous. So, what's up, Triz? Love your guides. Thank you. Alright, Masochism I don't care about, and we just can't Dex, which is a really weird thing, but that's fine. We'll make it work. Ghost Dog, what's up, dude? Where are all these shocks coming from that I'm putting on him? Nice. No intercept. Perfect. I was doing, I did my incursions run earlier today with MSD, and I was complaining about the intercepting, like, in every fight. Like, you go for the light backdrafts, which are supposed to be safer, and it doesn't matter, like, if you just YOLO the light backdraft, or if you, like, try and wait, like, a couple frames and wait for them to dash in. It feels like they just... The AI just is able to counter it no matter what, and they just wait it out and light attack you instead. Very, very frustrating. All right. I think we want just to spam the special ones here. Okay, get that going. Come on. I should have gone for the Incinerate first, but I would have put Masochism on cooldown, so... Let's get the Pursuit back up. Let's get the evade counter going. Yeah, we're fine here. Nice. Come on, come on, come on, killer. Thank you. Incinerates give shock. Shock needed for path. Okay, thank you. It must be any of the dots then. Oh yeah, it's any of the tech dots. 75%. I don't think you need them though, do you? It doesn't look like you need them, but it helps. Okay. Light Essence in the 6-star feature arena. Yeah, I really don't like that they put the Light Essence in the arena. Mostly because I'm assuming at this point that those are just going to bots, because arena bots are all over the place, and I don't think they've been dealt with. So, yeah. Random button masher. Yeah, yeah. I know that's what they wrote. I'm not sure that I would call it that. Like, it's making decisions. So, like, when it sees you, when you're doing a light intercept and it sees that you're open, it's going to perform a move that's going to hit you if you're in range. So that's why it's happening. It's annoying, very, very annoying. But yeah, I think turning down the frame rate will actually fix a lot of it. But I like the 60 so much because I feel like giving the defenders 60 frames to make a decision is like giving them twice as many options to choose to hit you than it does in 30. Can we kill him before Indestructible comes back? Not quite. Close enough. Do you need advice for the Lotan fight? I know of an excellent guide. Oh, man. Check Discord before the Kate fight. Okay. Hey, what's up, Robert? Needed only to make... Okay, I get you now, yeah. Alright, I kind of want to try Sentinel here, just for funsies. Let's go for it. Why not? We've got him here. We've got it. That. Oh, you're not supposed to back up. Or you're not supposed to... Never mind. I got that totally backwards. Wasn't my reinforce supposed to help me block that, or not? Nice, nice. Okay, great. Okay, okay. Getting walled by Cyclops. I thought the reinforce was supposed to let me block the unblockable. Apparently not. I still have it. Still not working. That's okay. We're just so tanky, it doesn't even matter. Oh, the shocks must prevent the unblockable. Look at how we're taking like multiple specials to the face, and we've lost like no health. Here we go. Nice. Yeah, the shock stopped. I'm like figuring it out as I go here. That North Star is going to be annoying. Hey Sim, don't forget to check Sim's guide. Okay. I'll have to grab a channel link. I'm not sure I'm subscribed. Let's just stick with this. Hopefully the dot kills him so we don't have to deal with Endured. That's my girl. That's my girl. Only for mutants, though, I think. Well, Ironheart only for mutants. But yeah, your point still stands. This, I think I want... Ironheart or Prowler would be fine here, but we'll just use Ironheart. I thought the Reinforce passive was... for a block and blockable, but it's fine. I'm turning off masochism with tracking. That's pretty fun. If you notice. I'm also able to dex. That's really weird. I don't know. I log on to see you using Ironheart and everything just feels right. Yep. Death taxes, and you log on to see me stream once in like the last 6 months, and guess who I'm using? Good to see you, Vega. Hope you are doing well. What is with this tiny little path here? Why not just teleport right to the boss lane? I don't understand. All right. I think the play here is to go for Toad. Because I have Osent, you know? And you can't invalidate his prowess. I don't think there's another big tech path. I know I brought Serpent, but I feel like the play here is Toad. Yeah, so you want poison resistance here. Prowess, powerful from afar, blah, 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 special attack too. Okay. What do I want to do here? Lee Boyce sent over $5 Canadian. Thank you for your Lotan guide. Mater Breeze. Thank you, Lee. Peace, brother. And you are tonight's player 2. For now. I think I'm going to go for the Toad boss here. I think this is the smarter play. I feel bad because I brought Serpent, but, you know, it is what it is. It's like I think Osent can do it. I'm sure I can get him down with everybody I have here, to be honest. Let's grab Death Strike, I guess. Wait, is Jack poison immune? I don't think he is. I think he's just Incinerate. Okay, no, he is not. No else is poison resistant, which is what I want. Who's going to be terrible here? Probably Prowler. Alright, we're going to go for it. Herc console that Toad, not going to lie. It's a Herc-free zone, my friend. Is that a rank 4 Ironheart? You bet your butt it is. Top tech champ, baby. Alright, we're going to do this, and I think I just want the heal block on him, and that's it. Power gain from afar, special 2 bias. Prowess is fine. Okay. Actually, we'll start here, and then we'll just heavy him to activate the heal block and get the pause right away. Oh, nope, nope, he's stun immune. Can't do that. There we go. Okay, let's get the stuff going here. Oh, he was going heal block immune. I didn't even notice. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, brother, don't do this to me. Thank you. All right, let's wait out the heal block immunity. Brother. This always happens. Like, I prep for, like, 4 champs for a boss, and then I just get him down the first try. Here we go. Nice. Hoset OP, baby. Let's go. He's counting a fairy. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I saw Sefasi asked us in the CCP Discord what he should do, and I sent a giant Ironheart emoji, and that was apparently enough to convince him. All right, 1 down, 5 to go. Yeah, anybody with poison resistance there is going to be fine, I would think. Probably Werewolf would do well there too. Deathstrike doesn't have a very high poison resistance, and Osent is holy. Bastion, probably really, really good there. I don't have him. All right, what do we got here? We've got mutants who take no bleed damage on this blade path. Buffs with the striker to remove protection. If you medium intercept, you die. Okay, that's for this vulture path. And then we've got Cassie, who I used a Tuma for, but Serpent should also work, right? Yeah, Serpent should also work there. Sherry, this fight sucked. Oh my god, stop. Stop. Cancel. Who did I use for this? Looks like I used Wakandan Champ. Starts with an S for the Nightcrawler. Prowler and Red Skull. Okay. I think we'll do the Cassie. And this Vulture Path looks good. What do we got here? We've got... That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. We'll just use a bunch of Cosmic Champs, I think. Who do we need a counter for? Maybe we'll bring Multi-Time Blocks, Bubble Shield. Okay. Alright, Bubble Shield. I'm going to keep Ironheart on the team. Keep Serpent. We'll bring Negasonic for that Craven. Or Dust actually would be really good because she will turn off Bubble Shield too. And then somebody that we don't need to medium intercept with. We don't want to use Thanos actually for that. Let's bring Gladiator. That could be fun. And probably anybody. I don't know. I'm spoiled for choice here. Sure, why not? You need active buffs to remove protection. Oh, so I need Cosmic Champs? I missed that part. And no immunities. Oh, 3 buffs active. Okay, that changes things. I'm glad you mentioned that. Okay, so gets rid of Dust. So we can do Vox probably. We can do Venom. I don't think we want to do Ironheart. She can get 3, but it's fine. Serpent. We can probably just give him an Odin. Let's just do that. Where are you, buddy? There you are. The king is unfortunately in AQ, so. Alright, let's go over here. She's so needy, right? What's up, Joey? Used Angie? Okay. Brought Odin. Okay. Okay. Let's have some fun with Venom first. Pascal, I'll read that in a second after I'm done with this fight. Nice. See, again, like light intercepts. Light intercepts, they just wait and they counter. I forget how to remove the protection already. Is it the striker? Buffs with the striker, got it. Venom was one of the champs I used in my incursions run today. Just disgusting amounts of damage with the right hacks. Look at these bleeds, man. I don't think Venom is overpowered. The Venom Relic is overpowered. Holy moly. Venom Relic is way too strong, is really what it means. Pascal says, oh, hey there, Sim. Like to thank you for that Lotan guide. Once I got the hang of the fight, wasn't bad at all. Used a few items. Appearance was really, really good. I'm glad to hear that, man. That is my goal. Saving people items. In a world where they want you to use items, one man stands alone. Can't believe you'd relegate the king to doing AQ. He's actually really good for my AQ path. Although I main Sentry now, but the king is good for backup duty, and he takes the Zemo mini boss pretty easily too. So, yo, what's up, MSD? All right, let's do this. Yeah, dude, MSD. Every time we were going through like boss fights, he's like, I got this. And then it was like 10 seconds later, he's like, all right, boss down. 11-second fight with... 11-second fight with Venom. Oh my god, dude. Stop! Stop letting me intercept you. He's got the Intimidate on him, and he's just coming right at me. Oh my gosh. Alright. AI too aggressive for Gladiator. Got it. Oh my god, dude. I swear. There we go, finally. Alright, let's do this. Now that we've lost most of our health doing this with the Intimidate. Oh, he's got so much protection now. Nice. There's an ant on my desk in front of me. Okay. And now he disappeared. Hey, what's up, Akbar? It's going fine so far, other than the accidental medium intercepts when they're intimidated. That's not too fun. Thank you for the guide. Used Punk for Lotan is really good. Nice, nice. One of my alliance mates, Maya, used Punk. I'm sure she did. She's like one of the best Punk players I know. One does not simply stop intercepting, right? Fantastic. All right. What do I want to do here? I kind of just want to go in with Venom again. We do have to watch out for Bubble Shield here. Oops, faltered. Forgot about that. Bait the heavy. Okay, good. Striker to remove protection. Back up to the special 2. Look at those bleeds. Light backdraft. Doesn't want to cooperate, of course. Special 1. Striker intercept. Punch him in the face. We've healed up already. Nice. Good times. Good times. Okay. Venom's good, guys. Turns out. Alright, I think here I want to use... I can use... We'll do the Odins here. And we'll do Serpent here. Serpent with the SP2 should be good here. Because the armors will nerf Venom's bleeds, I think. Clean. Oh, right, I don't have my falter counter up yet. Okay, let's get that up. All right. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Like, when it comes to champions that you need to, like, trigger a hit into their block, like Serpent or Hulkbuster, I have way less troubles with Serpent than I do with Hulkbuster. I don't know, maybe it's just, like, the cadence of his hits. It just works better for me. I love Serpent, though. One of my favorite offensive champs. He's just so much fun. Even if he was a crappy defender, he is so much fun and so useful offensively. I love him. All right, we haven't used Vox yet, so let's do that. Yeah, agree, Triz. Okay. All right, let's siphon those back, and then we'll catch the... we'll get the protection down with the next go. Fine. Throw it, throw it. do this. Medium, light, medium, degen. Nice. Siphon them back. Perfect. Okay, and this round will probably kill. Oh, beautiful. I love Vox. Cannot stand Serpent on offense or defense. A lot of people don't like him as a defender for reasons that we don't need to get into, but I'm curious why you don't like him offensively. I'm sure we've talked about this before. Who should I rank for? I'm stuck between Bullseye, Vox, and Titania. I would go Vox. Like, Titania is really good. Bullseye is really good. Don't see many rank 4 Voxes around. Sorry that Dono hit in the middle of the fight. Oh, I didn't even see it come up. Heinz sending over. By the way, Heinz, are you a Pittsburgher, Heinz? Coming out with $11.11, taking, snatching, tearing the player 2 throne away from Lee Boyce. Thank you very much, Heinz. I appreciate you and your support. Are you taking the tier 7B or the 7-star Sigstone Nexus? The tier 7, because I have so many Sigstones saved up from the regular daily event. I've got like 60 that I haven't opened yet. So I'm not really in need of Sigstones at the moment. Alright, this we want Serpent again because it probably doesn't matter now that I'm thinking about it. I can get the Vigilance. It's probably fine. Hey, what's up, Jeff?
Thanks for the input, Jeff.
Nice. Okay, I think we'll be fine here because we'll be immune to the power drain. Assuming he ever throws it. There we go, thank you. Fun fact about Mysterio's AI, folks. The heavy spam crap that he does all the time, he only does it if you let him throw a special 2 at any point during the fight. If you never let him throw a special 2, he will never do that heavy spam crap. See? That's fine. Oh, he's triggering the power gain from me being immune to... Okay. The power gain is from resistance is futile. Got it. Not a very good spread of buffs on me here. Oh, yes. The heavy parry. Let's go. Absolutely what I meant to do there was parry his heavy attack. Might be a Pavlovian response at this point, but I don't like large slow champs. That's fair. That's fair. You're not alone in liking like XL or disliking XL champs. Like Nick or he hates XL champs. Bless you for that. His button mashing is stuck on heavy. Yeah, I'm not sure it was intended to be like that, but I think it's one of those things where like it just people have come to expect it, so that's just what it's going to be. All right, I think I said I was going to take Cassie here, right? Yes. So let's bring. We're going to go in with Serpent, but we'll bring in like a Tuma as backup, I think, just to handle his stupid evade, her stupid evade. I'll do that. That should be fine. Patriot worked well against Cassie. I don't have a Patriot, unfortunately. Let's just double check the nodes here. Cleanses, I don't care about. Rooted. Okay. Special 2 locked. Okay. And you're going to get... Okay. Okay. Inflated combos are going to help here for sure. I just want to get around that mega annoying evade. Oh, that's why I used a Tuma, because he can... Did they have Cold Turkey on her before? They did. Does he like... I don't know. Does he just convert debuffs into concussions? He must not purify them. Oops, that was dumb. Is her special 3? Oh, it's just her special 2 that's locked, so. Yep, love it when she won't use a special and I just get detonated for doing absolutely nothing. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, this is going to be a long fight, but it'll be safe. Yeah, we've already healed back up. What? 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 I don't know why I got hit there. Yeah, special 1 is the way here, not the special 2. What is that power gain blue icon on me? Alright, it's fine. 7 minutes with Photon? Oh my god. Yeah, anybody with an inflated combo is going to be pretty good there, I would think. Like Black Widow, Deadly Origin, or I bet you Okoye is really good for that fight. That was fine. All right, cool. Bullseye was nice. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, inflated combo count on his specials. Yeah. You cannot deck sometimes. Really? I definitely missed that. It's fine. It's fine. We're past it. All right. So we've got a storm boss that we're going to use Ironheart on, right? Is she still here? Yes. Yes. Excellent. Oh, there's a skill path here with Immortal Hulk that I have written down. Best path in the content so far. Crimson Rage, bleed, debuffs or passives, heal prevention, accident prone. Every 5 critical hits. Okay, that's going to be pretty easy. Okay. And then we have a Spider-Man boss that we could take, or we could take the Storm boss. All right, so we need bleed champs here. There's one. There's two. Who else do I have listed here? Zemo. We don't really need a Zemo, do we? Gwenpool. Oh, dude. Koi. Let's grab a Koi. And then let's grab... Let's check the Spider-Man boss real fast. Nullify a buff on the attacker. Okay, so you can't use Serpent here. Concussion passive. Oh, dude. Atuma is all over that. I think Sable will work here too. All right, let's grab Atuma then. We'll take the Spider-Man boss. Okay. This will be a fun path. I thought you were talking to me and calling me Pookie for some reason, Brennan, but I remembered we actually had a Pookie in the chat. I was like, that's a little forward, don't you think? All right. Gamma Champ, let's go. Buddy, any day now. Oh, I messed that up. I was too far away. Let's try this again. There we go. Look at those bleeds, man. Woo! Oh, brother, really? Now, that time he was able to dex out? That was weird. Gotta bounce. Family dinner and all that. Have a great run. Thanks, dude. Talk to you later. Damadeus! Damadeus is in the chat? Dude. Long time no see, man. How have you been? Man, Damadeus. Now I wish I had turned on the bot. I should change the audio command to one of you singing. Oh, hope you're doing well, man. All right. Let's do this. Oh, this was a terrible idea. Because of her purify. Terrible idea. Okay. We're going to restart the path because I want to use a Koye. But that was a really dumb idea. Too many buffs on me. What are you up to these days, Dom? Hopefully some fun stuff. I think you were a music teacher, right? If I remember correctly. Nice. Alright, let's remove protection here soon. A little bit better this time. Alright, cool. Everything worked out. Oh, look, it's Mr. I Make Good Act Baskets. What's up, Vanilla? Choreographer, I knew it was something like theater-ish related. I was close with music. Wrapping up the school year on my end. Very cool. My kids just got off. Today was their last day of spring break. They go back tomorrow for like 3 or 4, I want to say 4 weeks maybe, 3.5, 4.5. And then they are home all summer. All summer. Alright, who doesn't have a lot of buffs? We can probably just use Mole Man here. Oh my god, what is she doing? Brother. Oh my god, lady, please. Jeez Louise. I need to use my striker here too. She's just not. What are we doing here? She's just waiting out everything. Didn't I just use my strike? Oh, it didn't. Okay. Alright, I need to get back up to my striker because the previous one didn't land. Got it. brother. Come on. Oh, she's so uncooperative. Got power gain, got me here. Okay. Moman, you're very disappointing right now. Yeah, you want an evade evade counter, ideally. But you also kind of want a miss counter for when he activates the invisibility. Okoye should do pretty well against him, although he's immune to bleed. But the shocks, you'll get double shocks, I think, from Okoye. What? Oh my god, why did... My special didn't work there. Goodness gracious. What's your Chioth rotation? I usually just spam special 1, and I try to heavy counter... their specials are heavies for the bleed refreshes. Or the pause or refresh, whatever it is. Don't really need the special 2. Special 1 is really nice. And she has like a really cool ability. I don't really see this talked about a lot. We use this a lot in war. Let me put it here. She has an ability where when blocking the opponent's attacks, their attack rating is capped at 100% of what it was at the start of the fight. So, like, anybody who increases their attack rating throughout the fight, she doesn't care about. So, like, you can safely block most specials with her, and she'll take very little damage, which is really nice. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I have a Chioth guide up on the channel if you are curious about that. Rank 2 Okoye only. Very, very good champ. I like Okoye. I just don't like the janky combos. Yeah, I don't have a ham or prowler guide, but Chioth is on the channel. If you want a good prowler guide, my good friend Bitter Steel has one up on his channel. He is a really, really talented prowler player. I would recommend his stuff. Yeah, the lights just feel weird. Like, and it's like with some champs I can get around it. Like Werewolf, I can get used to. Like Quicksilver, North Star is like a straight up nope from me, from combo standpoint. I can't do it. All right, so we want to push him to special 2 here to avoid the unstoppable. Oh, that was super lucky. Rank 4 Black Cat sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie. She's so awesome. Bittersteel 7362. The channel name should just be Bittersteel. His logo is like a picture of Titania, I think. I don't really consider Gladiator like a difficult champ, and I wanted to use Black Cat, honestly. In fact, we'll use her again. Yeah, I've kind of gotten used to Quicksilvers, but like North Stars is so weird for me still. Awesome. Again, the light intercept just... There we go. That's what I wanted, the Vicious. I always forget to cancel after the second hit in the heavy. I almost never use the Vicious either. Like when I use Black Cat, I use it for the sabotage. I use it for the sabotage. Should I rank 4 Ham? He's unawakened, or rank 4 unawakened Beta Ray Bill, or Sig 26 Chi. Use 6 stones to get a 90. I would say whichever one of those three you enjoy playing the most, because it is your first rank 4. As far as awakened abilities, Ham is perfectly fine unduped. Beta Ray Bill gets way better duped, but unduped just fine. Shang-Chi, again, great champ. So whichever one you like the most for your rank 4, first rank 4, you should rank up who you like. Ready to hear more bragging about Tiger? No, I'm not. I am not, in fact, ready to hear more Tiger bragging. You get that combo up here. All right. There we go. There we go. Ability fail. That's right, buddy. Again, the light intercept just... so frustrating. If they want to hit you, they're going to hit you. Onslaught unduped, rank 4, I would probably do. I have a weird thing about ranking up unduped champions, but like practically speaking, Onslaught unduped to rank 4 is totally fine. I'm just jealous. After dozens of loyalty crystals, I still have Felicia. She is like natural Sig 120, 140, 120. Natural Sig 120. I pulled her so many times. No Sigs were used on her. Do you think there will be enough for a rank 4 between Spring Cleaning and the Heart of Fire? Absolutely, yeah. Probably, yes. I would say absolutely. I don't know for sure, but I can't imagine I mean, that's like the chase item right now, so. Do you have a rank 4 Deathless King Groot yet? I do not. He is not high on the list at the moment. because for what I need him for, his rank currently suffices just fine. Let's grab Prowler. We don't need Sheelth. We need non-buff evade counter. So like Black Cat will be fine, Atuma's fine, Okoye's fine. Thanos is an interesting choice here as well. We could use Thanos. Let's grab Prowler though. Alright, what do we got here? Defender gains unblockable every 12 seconds. Oh, we can't use Okoye here because he's... When Nullify fails to trigger due to chance, gain an indefinite bait buff, increasing the chance to nullify. Okay. Alright. We'll try for Atuma first. I don't know that Okoye is going to work here because she has buffs. It's actually kind of annoying that she has buffs instead of passives, but... Spider-Man is annoying. I don't recall him being too bad. Should have brought Kate, too. There we go. Oopsies. Nice. Alrighty, Atuma. Okie dokie. 9.2 seems fine so far. So, I'm probably not going to explore today because it is nighttime for me. So we're gonna get through just the completion and then that's it. Why didn't I use Bullseye on this path? Because you need a active bleed, debuff, or passive to stop the unstoppable. Use Doctor Doom for that Spider-Man? Interesting. I guess it would. I mean, he would stop the unblockable. Yeah, that's funny. All right. Striker, heal block, Osent and Death Strike, armor break, Killmonger, light combo enders, throw specials into their block. Massacre is OP for this, but is he broken for the Crossbones path? I have Massacre as mega broken for this path. Doom, Massacre, Overseer, and Misty Knight. Interesting. Or we can go to the Mutant path, which has more protection with Strikers. Okay, armor break, arc overload. All right, so heal. Okay, this is like an EQ path. You either need armor break or you need heal block. And then you need a counter for Killmonger. Okay. Alright, I think we'll do that path. Champs with prowess for the XP path. I'm curious if... I mean, the nodes look to be the same as they were in the beta. So I bet you Massacre is like really, really good. Alright, we need actual heal blocks here. So let's do this. We can do this. We can do Death Strike. Where are you? There you are. And then we need an armor break champ for Hulkbuster. Maybe Iron Man? Not for Hulkbuster, for Killmonger. We could probably just do... Oh, what am I saying? Howard the Duck takes Killmonger. What am I even saying? All right, let's do another good heal block option. It's either Vision or Red Skull, I think, is what I'm thinking. Let's do this. Duck rinses that path? Yeah. Oh, now I need to figure out which way lane I'm going here. Not that one. Looks like that one. Okay. Titan shards, nice. Nothing revives can't fix. Heal block comes with armor break. Right. I had forgotten momentarily that Howard had easy armor breaks. So does Sentinel, for that matter. So I really don't know what I'm what I'm concerned about. All right, let's do some OSENT first. I didn't even look at the bosses. Whoops. Let's go. Rank 4 OSENT would be a fun time too. We have one of those in my battle group. Just absolutely tears through stuff. Here we go. Looking at the bosses here, there's an Zemo, an Absorbing Man, okay. Looks like I used Chi for the Absorbing Man and just kept him out of Uru, which should work. Okay, we'll have to look again when I get there. Alright, let's try some Death Strike, shall we? Nice. Oh, count. Okay, regen path. Okay. Yeah, the other one I have Titania. I have like a lot of very very bad things written about the Titania boss here. And then it's like Zemo onslaught I used for Zemo. It looks like. What do I want to do here? Didn't like the Lotan fight. Okay. Okay. I think we only had one glide there, so that was fine. Need a villain to gain power against Zemo. Okay. Probably just use Onslaught, I would bet. What do I want to do here? Yes. No Claire for the Mystic and the Crystal. Yep, it happens. Oh, Howard. Yeah, Casey, we were talking about the lag earlier. A lot of people were having issues with lag. Howard the suck to Howard the truck. All right. More Howard gameplay. That's what you're here to see. Why didn't my heavy work? Brother. The Furies just keep going. It's so funny. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, I need to use my striker. Alright, cool. I'm not a huge... Well, I mean, in questing, he'd be fine. I'm not a huge Nefaria fan. Mostly because of Unfazed, but obviously Unfazed is not a problem in story content. So... I guess we'll just use her here again. His energy resistance hurts her here, but like you can see, like even through that, we're still doing so much damage over time. Just a lot of plasma damage. Fair, one of my faves lately. First rank 4, nice, nice, nice. Did well for Lotan. Okay, so now we have a decision to make here. Because I didn't do this beforehand. We've got Absman. Okay, unstoppable buff. That sucks. Sentry would actually be really good there. Okay, I don't think we have the chance to take him. Okay, we need villain attackers. Ugh. And Footloose. Gross. And Titania. Reverse controls. Falter. Honestly, that feels like actually, her reverse controls are from her armor up, so that's not going to work there. Okay. I think we're going to have to take Zemo. We've got a bunch of villains on the team, so we're going to have to make do. Can I cook food? Yes, I cook quite frequently, actually. I cook more often for the family than my wife does. All right, I think we're gonna bring Onslaught. He just feels like the safest option here. Yeah. Sinister took Titania, was slow. That makes sense with the reverse controls immunity. That's a good shout. So I think, let's see, what do we have to be worried about the most here? The Root is going to be annoying. As long as we keep hitting him, he'll be fine. And then Footloose, which is seriously annoying. But we can potentially turn those off with the organic magnetism. So let's see what we got here. Oop. Goodness gracious. Why did I think Onslaught was going to work here? We are in major trouble here. We're just going to try... We're getting a lot of willpower healing here, which is nice. Alright, now we're winning the health race here. Oh boy. We're not dead yet, Zemo. Come on, baby. Ah! Yes! That went from very, very bad to we might get this done to we might have to clean it up with somebody else to Onslaught is the best mutant in the game. Holy crap. Oh. It's all fun and games until you get rooted. And yeah, that's as soon as I got rooted the first time, I was like, oh, we are in so much trouble. The bleed resistance was absolutely clutch there. With the permanent bleeds giving us willpower healing. So clutch. Hi, Mentor. I assure you they are not all that easy. Some of it is just dumb luck. That fight in particular, though, hitting him at the end of his special one, before he has time to react, is really critical, I thought, because it keeps the root timer refreshed. And I think if you don't do that, then you're going to have a problem. I think somebody like Danny Moonstar would be probably really, really good for that path. Or like North Star would be really good with the passive slow. All right, we are on 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. You guys are all way too young for that. All right. Despair, step back into special attacks. Alright, yeah, remember this path because you can't use nullifiers. Like, Kushala is SP2 only. Oh, no. Under the effect of 5 more. Okay, no. Because you give them buffs and then they go indestructible. So, yeah, no Kushala there. Then we have a Scourge path with Strife. Let's see what we got here. Regeneration passive. Special attacks cost less power. Intercept their dash. Brute force. Alright, I think we can manage this. Patriot. I don't remember how his reversal works. Chilth. Okay. And then bosses, we have a Black Bolt that I used a Kushala. We have a Carnak that I wrote, this fight is weird as hell. And then a Medusa, which pretty much anybody would work for. But there's a Mystic path, so I think we want to save the Medusa. So let's take... this is like a path full of misfits here. So we'll bring like Ironheart. Ironheart should cover Strife and should cover Emma and should cover Bishop. We can bring Negasonic for Hitmonkey, probably Chilth for Gulk, and then somebody for Patriot, I guess. Carnak was my least favorite fight of 9.2. Interesting. Okay. Alright, Negasonic, I said. I've already forgotten who else I wanted here. Oh, Chilth I wanted. Where are you at, girlfriend? There you are. Let's take a look at the bosses real quick. I might want to bring 3 champs for the boss, or 2 champs for the bosses. Where are you? Here we go. Be like water, right? When the attacker dodges, blah, blah, blah. Oh, right, just don't get knocked down by a special attack. And then they can't special 3. Okay. If the attacker uses a special attack while the timer is active, okay. I think you just need somebody super tanky, right? Bring Onslaught again for that. You should be fine. And then somebody for that Patriot, I think. I don't know. Do we have another tanky champion? Thanos is super tanky. Sentinel is super tanky. Somebody with like massive crit resistance would be good too. Jugs worked for Black Bolt. I'm thinking Thanos. He's like mega tanky. Yeah. I think Onslaught a hard carry though. Alright, let's go up here. Speaking of Ironheart, 100% OU for showing me the way. I'm glad to hear that. So you guys know Nagase probably, who is another creator, also in my alliance, in my battle group. Usually when there's an Ironheart fight in war, it's me who takes it because I have the rank 4. But like occasionally we'll have to sign a second one, and usually it's him because he has her ranked up and knows how to use her. And the other day I sent him to a fight with her, and he came back in the chat like, I don't know, an hour later, and he's like, "Is Ironheart the best tech champ right now? Because wow." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe she is." He's like, "I should probably make a video about her." I'm like, "You should call that video Sim Was Right," is what I think you should do. But like her tracking is just so powerful. It turns off so much stuff. Oh, you want to miss? Get wrecked, sucker. And the bug fix, just like the damage glow up that she got from the bug fix, just incredible. And I think I won't say this for sure because I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure she was balanced while bugged, which means that the amount of damage that she's doing currently is unintended, but like she's already through the balance period, so they can't change it without, I mean, I obviously could, but they won't because it's not broken, number one, and number two, that would remove all trust in the balance program if they did that. Ironheart is definitely worth SIGs, yeah. The first dupe is great because it gives her the 25% flat block proficiency, but SIGs beyond that increase the potency of her debuffs, which is all damage. So, wait, does that say? Yeah, okay. All right, I don't really know who to use here. I don't remember how his reversal works. When the combo meter rises past a multiple of 10, when a non-damaging debuff on Patriot other than Resolve ends, gain a Resolve debuff. Oh, hit him with specials. Okay. Okay, well, we'll just try this. I can't remember how it works. I love Negasonic, dude. I would probably take her to rank 4 right now over, like, Onslaught. Oh, she is having major problems trying to keep up with his regen. That could be problematic. We're doing, like, no damage right now. Alright. That's not going to work. Unfortunate. We needed, I neglected to consider despair for the healing. Yeah. He's still sneaking in ticks of regen in there. What am I missing here? Why didn't Strife behave like this? I am not countering his regen with despair. What is happening? What is going on here? Oh, use the striker. Okay. All right, so the answer was I wasn't reading the notes. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. I see the difficulty here because okay. No, 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 no. Okay, well, I probably could have done that with Negasonic, but I wasn't playing it right. Don't like her looks. Okay. That's a good call, Slug, yeah. That's a good call. Intercepted by a basic attack. Oh, right, and I need to step back into my specials. Right. Now I remember. Now I remember. Oh, come on, dude. Like how he just sat there and waited till I dashed in, right? There we go. Alright, the sidestepping into specials is where it's at. Because that way you can just let them build up. Yes, yes, okay. Again, kids, remember, read the nodes. Yeah. Alright. Well, rip Negasonic, but I think we'll be fine without her. Alright, we want Ruptures here. Or we could do Thanos with the armor break. But she's stun immune in diamond form. How's that going to work? Nice. Again, no intercept. Jesus, dude. Just like, it's so frustrating. Right there, just can't do anything. Look at this, just... What are you doing? All right, well. Yep. What's up, Silver? Missed you earlier there. Sneaking in. Hope you're doing well. What do I want to do here? She's probably still going to be fine. Just got to watch for the evade. Just does nothing. Look at this. What are we doing here? Okay. Well. Has anyone else found 9.2 extremely underwhelming? Okay. I suppose I would ask, and I'm not trying to be confrontational or anything. What would your expectation be for 9.2, Zim? Very, very curious about that. What part of it was underwhelming? Like, was it too easy? Or... Just curious. Nice. I feel like the nodes are a bit easy for the champs that most people have at this point in the game. Okay. I think that probably exposes a problem with a 10-year-old game in that you think back to like Act 6 and the types of champs that were in the game then and how easy it was to roadblock people because champs just didn't exist who could take a fight. Like the original Sinister fight was a good example, or like the 626 champion. If you didn't have one of like the 3 counters, you couldn't get past him. But I think like with 350 champs in the game right now, the likelihood that there is going to be a roadblock is basically nothing, I think. And if they were to put in a roadblock that no champion in the game could get past, the community would absolutely lose their mind. Like imagine a 90% protection node where you need some sort of damage over time that doesn't exist yet. How mad would people be about that? But like that's kind of like the opposite of what you're saying, I think. Or even like if you back that off a little and you say, okay, here's a fight where only 3 champs out of 300. So, 1% of the champions in the game can do this fight. If you don't have that champ, what are you supposed to do? Like, just not do the content? So, like, my point here is that I think that it is not easy to balance between content that is too easy because there are so many champs and so much utility, and content that is basically roadblocking you. Like that middle ground there, I don't think is as wide a gap as maybe some people expect. Just my thoughts on it. All right, what am I doing here? Oh, I was going to Carnak, right? All right, we've got 2 tanky champions here. Let's grab a third. Who is super tanky? I keep coming back to Sentinel. Or Ooh. Yes, let's do this. Let's do Sinister. Because Carnak is going to crit a lot and we'll just heal it back up. Okay, let's do that. We might not need him, but it'll be fine. And then Kabam sells that single champ right, which would be even worse because then we've specifically designed this content. We're going to sell you the champ. Anybody who doesn't buy the champ is totally screwed. Like that's a terrible player experience. Casey sent over $5. Howard, Chavez, Bill, Danny, Chill, Photon, Superior, Iron Man, Onslaught, Gambit, and Luma those are some good 7-star rank 3s, Casey. I still notice, unfortunately, that your boy Venom is missing. I hope you get him soon. Yeah, I understand that, Zim, for sure. I understand that. Part of me wishes that they would go back to the 6 paths. But again, like, it's, I think a lot of the sentiment is that they're running out of ideas for path design as it is. So, like, doubling them up again probably doesn't solve the problem. It just kind of artificially lengthens the content. I don't know. I've always felt that, like, story content has a place in the game where it should be for players to progress who maybe don't want to just, pound their heads against the wall with Everest content. So, like, the difficulty level and the accessibility of story content, I think, should be lower necessarily than other spots in the game. But I don't think there is content that kind of fills that middle between story content and Everest content. Like, there used to be the variants, which I thought filled that kind of, like, middle area. All right, so I think we need to dodge. We're going to get rooted, right? Dodge 6 attacks while rooted, and then he gets rooted, and then you need to knock him down. So don't get knocked down, basically. All right. Let's see how rough this is. I have no idea what's happening, but it seems good. Oh, I took degen. Crap. All right. You know what? All right. We're gonna reboot this. Use Dazzler. A little too late for that. If you use your special at the end of the root timer, you will infinite stun him. Okay, that's good to know. This is the Carnak boss in 925, Rocky. The key here is don't knock him down and don't use too many specials in a row. Oh my god. Alright, I just got absolutely railed there. Okay. Let's try Sinister. Bro. I'm like trying to intercept him here, and it's not working out for me. Oh my god, dude. Dude, this is... You can't predict how many attacks he's gonna do. So it's hard to, like... You're supposed to, like, just spam Dex, I guess? I don't know. Dude, I can't even move. He's just stand up intercepting me. We're gonna have to restart this whole damn path. Oh my god, dude. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. That was one of the boss fights of all time. Holy moly. Alrighty. Main event time, folks. that was something. That was something. All right. Serpent was great for it. Yeah, I like the Rintra shout out with the root. He's basically immortal when he's rooted. All right, I think we want just the easy path here, which is the Sim Supreme path. All right, strikers. Petrify, Wither, or Suppression is what we want. And then don't use heavies. And Power Snack, okay. All right. Nope. Okay, we're gonna bring Degen, Photon, Petrify, Wither, or Suppression. Titania. Bring Luke, or Leader would be really good, I think, too, with the Withers. And we have all science champs here, which is nice for the boss. We have a long shot. We have a Gallon. Bro, really? There's a Gallon on this path? Tell me they swapped that out. That's not cool. Okay, they did. It is now a Mephisto. And, okay. Use Silk? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Gallon was replaced, it looks like. Spring Reed and She-Hulk. Alright, let's go. Just use Silk, huh? Okay. Hey, what's up, Xander? Nice. Silk works great until they don't let you intercept. Or they just do that glide forward crap. Oh god, I hate that so much. Dude, when they do the glide forward snap light, it boils my blood, man. Because you just know... oh, that makes me so mad. How does Silk... Casey, dude. Gotta be less concerned about what they look like. This seems pretty easy. All right. I should just be going for a special 3. Dude, I'm just... This is why I don't use... I mean, it's not Silk's fault. It's the AI doing stupid stuff. Oh, I need to use my striker, of course, because I lost my protection. Annoying. What does Sim look like under the mask? What would you guys do if I ripped off, if I didn't actually look like this? All right, let's go with this guy here. Nice. Last 2 debuffs, of course. Alright. We've got the evade counter up, so we're good. Again, you try the light intercept, and he's like, nah. Nah, we're gonna wait. Under the mask is Brian Grant. What is going on, guys? I can't do a Brian Grant voice. That would be very funny though. I dressed up as Brian Grant for Halloween last year, the year before, I think. We're just going to reverse this guy's healing. Really? How did he block that? I don't think he had the evade up at that point, did he? Oop, that we should not have used that special. There we go. Alright, cool. RNG problems. Yeah, it's just one of those things. One of his lovable quirks. Oh, look, another void fight. Rank 4 Onslaught and Kushala. Very nice. Very, very nice. Pro tip. If you run into his little skeleton things there, it'll remove his persistent charges. And you can sacrifice a little health for a shorter fight. Obviously, you don't need to do it here, but for future reference. Perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. It's a good list of rank 4s there. Used your rank 3 Sentry in that fight. That's a really, really good option too. I love Sentry. He's in AQ right now, so I can't use him. Sentry is Incinerate Immune, yes. Alright. This guy has a falter, but it is willpower healing. And we can easily avoid it, so. Oops. Once we get Fear the Void up, he'll be locked down totally here. Come on. Oh, he doesn't have a special. Why am I baiting a special when he doesn't have one? Ever done that before? Come on, buddy. Alright, this dude is toast. And we've healed up. Come on. Come on. Ooh, that was close. That. Nice. Nice. We gained health there too. That could not have gone better. Awesome. All right, we'll use Titania here because buff immune. He wouldn't dash in right at the end there. That's annoying. Oh, I'm so annoyed that I lost half my health for no reason. Alright, I think we'll probably have to swap her out then. Alright, cool. Nice. Alrighty. Here we go. Only one champ swap. Okay. I think we're going to have to drop Titania because she's at low health. I kind of want to bring in Luke. Luke is good. Red Hulk is not ranked up. Piggy is also good. It's like Piggy or Luke. Let me put up the... let me bring up the chart. I want to make sure that I have some of the phases covered because I'm not really expecting a solo here. I'm leaning Luke just because Piggy's health is so low. Or it's so small, rather. Alright, so phase 1 we can use trauma, that's degen. Suppression or weakness, we can use photon. Exhaustion would be 3 with Luke. Petrify as anybody. Okay, let's bring Luke then. I think that's the play. We're gonna try and go in with degen first. Actually, we're gonna go with his soak first because I haven't played this fight in what is April? 3.5 months, I don't think. So I don't have any muscle memory left. Oh. Okay, back up against my wall. Then we want to use strikers and lights. Nice. No parry. Ugh. I do not like using silk. Too fragile. Okay. What are we in, 2? Yeah, we'll go photon then. Ah! Ah! Oh, rip! Rip! I was so close. Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes. It's all good. All right, we'll go with D-Gen. This would have been way faster with just using her. Bro, what is happening? Again with the intercepts, just... Alrighty, there we go. Couldn't get an intercept at the end there, but we got it done. That is one of my favorite fights in the game. It was just... that fight is so much fun. So much fun. Love it. Came back pretty quickly, too. First try! Alrighty. Oh my god, look at those catalysts. We've got 11 tier 4, and I have one unclaimed in my stash, so 12 tier 4. A whole bunch of these, a whole bunch of those, 3 of those. Alright, so we've got... I don't really care about those. We've got basics, we've got a relic to open, and then I'm going to get that completion offer too. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this. Maybe. Yeah. Save the Nexus for June. Alright. Go ahead and record this. Alright, so let's start. We'll start with the relic because that feels like the least consequential thing here. Anything to up my relic prestige would be fine here. Green Goblin, I think, is my highest relic. But any of them that I have at rank 3 would be fine. Juggernaut, I don't even know what he's at right now. Okay, 80, sure. Alright, we're going to save all Titans till June, so no Titan crystals. But we do have enough for 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 and a Nexus right now. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Let's open these basics here. still looking for a bunch of champs from the basic pool. Dupes specifically. I'm looking for a dupe on Onslaught, looking for a dupe on Warlock, dupe on Red Skull, dupe on Killmonger would also be great. Dupe on Dust would also be fantastic. If we can get that. 7-star number 1 is getting us Hulk Sigs, sure. I actually think he's still at rank 1. What's his Sig at? Oh, it's still the Sig is still broken. Okay. I'm not reading that, Xander. Come on, something good. Let's go. Number 2, Prowler Sigs. Patriot. Oh, that's a new one. All right, I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. New champ, always good. Sorry you had to see that, Vega. Really sorry you had to see that. All right. All right, number 3. That was a win. I like that. Getting us Diablo Sigs. All right, I'll take that too. Another champ I've thought about ranking up quite frequently of late. I like the Sigs on him a lot. I don't run ouchies too much though, but I think when we assign him in War, we'd probably assign him with recoils. So, all right, last but not least, these have been fine so far. Big win for Patriot. Number 4 is getting us... okay, that's fine, I guess. Adam Warlock, one of the highest skill cap champs in the game for me. I am so bad with him. When his taunt works, he is incredible. When his taunt doesn't work, you hate life. You hate life. Alright. That's a pretty good spread, though. Very happy with new Patriot. Sigs on the others, they're fine. They're fine. Okay. It's 40... Wow, 100 on Adam. Okay. I might have to rank him up, actually. All right, real quick, let's talk through rank 4 options here. So I feel like getting a science or a tech gem would be the best thing here because I kind of want to get all the classes done first before I repeat, and having my hand forced by a gem in those 2 classes would be good. I think it would be Photon, like, without question. I would probably do it like right away. If I got a science gem, I would rank Photon immediately. There are a whole bunch of other champs here that I would love at rank 4, but Photon is just so good. So good. Just incredible. And then for tech, probably Prowler. Low-key Sentinel, but probably Prowler. I would probably do that right away, too. And then in the skill class, probably Chioth. I have her on defense right now, so that would give me a rank 4 defender, and I use her all the time in content, so I would love to have her. Kind of Black Cat maybe, but probably Chioth. Or I could save it for like Luma maybe. I don't know. Mutant is the toughest class because I would rank 4 Dust immediately if she was duped, probably, but she's unduped. So is Onslaught. I would probably sit on Mutant for a while until I figured out what was going on with it. I would be honest, when it comes to Mystic, up until this week, I would have said Kushala 100 times out of 100. And now, with how this war season is shaping up, I am probably 50-50 on Kushala and Isophene. Because Isophene is just so good for stupid serpent placements in war. And she's tactic this season. She has good immunities, good power control. It would be very tough for me not to immediately rank Kushala, but oof. That would be like a coin flip for me, Kushala and Isophene. And then the hardest class, is this one because I want to rank 4 like everybody. Scream, Thanos, Serpent, the King, Medusa, Vox, and Angela. Like that whole first row, and then like Medusa. I would rank 4 all of them. Okay. Cosmic would actually be pretty good because I wouldn't mind duping up or like double dipping on Cosmic rank 4s if one of them was a gem, right? Speaking of gems, that's not it. Did I pass it? Surely I didn't. Well, while we're here, recoup some of them units. Where's my rank 4 gem? Oh, there it is. Okay. The giant 3 arrow 4 was a good hint there. Alrighty. Any class is fine here. Any class is fine. Will we be ranking up somebody right now? Will we be ranking up somebody right now? Go ahead, tap. Rank 4 gem from the completion offer is getting us a mutant. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what to do with that. The one I probably wanted the least. Like, there's not even really anybody in the rank 2 realm that I would want to rank up. Nobody here stands out for me. What's up, work? Rank 4 Domino? No, I unfortunately do not have Jean. Unfortunately not. You know what I could do is I could save it for Cyclops. How wild would that be? I'm not ranking up Domino. Get out of here. Oh, and I really wish Dust was awakened. I would probably have ranked up Dust immediately. We have a Sinister in the battle group. We have plenty of Onslaughts. APOC, rank 4 APOC, that's a really good option too. Like right now, if I had a gun to my head and was choosing, I would pick Negasonic. I use her a lot. She is incredibly powerful in war. I think the play is to wait for Cyclops or APOC. I don't think I can wait till June for Jean. But APOC or Cyclops... Ah, oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think waiting is the smart play. I think waiting is the smart play. That's kind of a bummer, because I wanted to rank somebody up, but I mean we do have enough to rank somebody up if we wanted. Now see, this is what happens. I am currently in a death spiral of indecision. I'm torn between like the smart plays, which is like Serpent or Thanos, but like everybody's doing Serpent and Thanos. Like a rank 4 Scream sounds so cool. So cool. I bet her damage is otherworldly. R4 Jean has been good. Yeah, I do like Jean. Medusa. Yeah, like... I don't know. Ugh. I'm gonna have to sleep on it. I'm sure she does. Akbar. I have absolutely no doubt she cooks hard. She cooks hard at rank 3. Foxy, Voxy, Voxes. Yeah. Trying to think of like who I use the most in like Alliance War, because that's really what I play. I don't really care much about Battlegrounds. Like my war champs are like this season are like Ironheart. I've used Isophene a couple times. Scream once. What about last season? Ironheart, Photon, Isophene, Scream, Thanos are my top 5. R4 Miles. 6-star rank 4 maybe. You know what's gonna happen? I'm just gonna do it on a complete whim one day. I'm gonna have like a tough war fight and be like, oh, we're just rank 4 this champ. Yeah. I'm not disrespecting the fact that he is only available as a 6-star. I'm gonna wait till Friday, I think, and see what's happening. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm overthinking it. I know I'm overthinking it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Okay. Let's see who else is live, and then I'm gonna go get a snack, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Oh. Okay. Dust dupe incoming on Friday. That would be perfect. Yeah, that would be perfect. All right, we're gonna go raid my good friend Mr. DLL. He is currently also doing 9.2. Is this working? My chat is not working here. Hold on. Hold, please. Elevator music. What's going on with my internet right now? Nothing's loading. Can you guys still see/hear me? Of course my internet would crap out like at the end of the stream. Okay, well. See, his stuff is still working. Why? This is so dumb. Okay, you guys can still... Okay, I don't know why nothing is loading for me now. Like, my browser is, like, completely hosed. Goodness gracious. Okay, loud and clear. Okay. Let me get you this link again here. I'm sorry, guys. This is annoying. Okay, here we go. All right, so you can either go to DLL's channel, which is here, or you can go to Akbar, who is also a fellow member of SSX. And you can do black and gold raid. Really, really weird behavior here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's like if I have any YouTube video loaded in my browser, the entire rest of the browser doesn't work. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, here's Akbar. Okay, either way. Alright, friends, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. Big shout out to tonight's donors. Mr. Heinz11 is tonight's player 2 with an 1111 donation. And Lee Boys also donated some $5 earlier. Casey also with the $5. Thank you guys all for your support of the channel. I really, really appreciate it. Big shout out to Cashew for re-upping the membership for a 26th month in a row. Incredible. Really appreciate everybody stopping by. I will probably put out a video with rewards and stuff at some point. Maybe I'll just combine everything together. And we'll do some exploration streams as well. And then we got that sale stuff going on Friday. So see you when I see you. Everybody hit like for me and do all that good stuff. Be good to each other, please. Peace.